Okay, so welcome back again, and this is the Chipmaster, and doing another video on a MacBook, right? And they said that it's not turning on. MacBook, and it's a A1398. It's a MacBook A1398, and it is said that the tech gave it to me, and it said that it's not turning on. All right, as you can see, it's a MacBook Pro A1398. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna put some power to the device and see what's going on for it. Okay, so I'm connecting the power. This is a MagSafe 2. MagSafe 2. Alright, so as you can see, I plug in the charger. I grab 70 milliamp, and there's no lights, as you can see. No orange, no green lights. Alright, so pressing the button, and there's nothing going on. No action, no fan spinning, nothing, no chime, nothing at all. Alright, so I will have to take it apart. Alright, visual inspection time. Alright, so this is the PCH here. We have some dust, as you can see. Just dust so far. Alright, so I'm starting up here in the CPU, up on this section here on the CPU power supply section, as you can see here. Okay. Alright, and on the Wi-Fi card here, we have a lot of dust. Right, on the RAMs. Right, 16 of them. And they are all dusty. Alright, so I'm checking here on the back, on the standby section. Alright, we have PP bus coil, the charging coil, 5 volts. Alright, 3.3 volts, all is well. Alright, this is the backlight section, as you can see. Backlight filter capacitors and inductors, all good. Right over here, which is the audio section here, all intact. And the Thunderbolt, taking a look under the LCD connector here. Right, no liquid intake, no corrosion, no explosion, no burn. Alright, so I'm going to continue the disassembly. Alright, so I'm continuing the disassembly, so I will now remove the battery. Alright, so I remove. Okay. All right, so a lot of dust. And this is a 2015 A1398. All right, so as you can see, the board is now out. Alright, taking a look now on the other side of the board. Right, this is the CPU power supply chip here. As you can see, there's a lot of dust. Right, and on the DC jack area here. Alright, so there's a lot of dust here on the side here, on this side. That's the hall sensor section there. Right, the charging section. Right, just dust. Right, standby section, just some dust. Right, on the embedded controller section, just some dust. Nothing obvious to say that there's a liquid intake, and up here just some dust again. Alright, so I'm going to dust this laptop. I'm going to clean it to get rid of this extra dust before I start working on the board. Okay, so the board is now cleaned. Alright, so I will plug in the power again. Right, still taking the same amount of current as you can see, and I'm not getting any lights. As you can see, no green, no orange lights, nothing. Okay, so I'm going to check some resistances now. PP bus standby, and PP 3.42, which is the primary 3.3 volts 3.3 volts, sorry, for this Apple boards. Alright, so I'm taking SMC. Sorry, not the SMC. PP 3.42, which is the power for the SMC, or the embedded controller, you can call it. And I get a dead short there, as you can see, right? So PP 3V3 is short. PP 3.42 is short. Alright, so I'm checking PP bus. Alright, I get 4. It's discharging. Now it's charging. I get 300, 400, and 4, 5, 6. That's good. Alright, 5 volts. 5 volts I get. Oh, sorry, wasn't going. 5 volts I get 389. 3.3 volts I get 110. Alright, this is the 1.05 volts for the PCH. Right, this is the system agent. Alright, this is okay. Sorry, this is 1.05 volts. 1.05, right? This is a third gen CPU, which is a fourth gen CPU, sorry, which is the Haswell, right? And this is a BD82HM76, which is the 8th generation of PCH, which is this side PCH, right? It is an HM SR170, which is HM76, HM87 and HM86, right, which is the 8th generation PCH of the Intel, right? And this is which matches the Haswell CPU. All right, so far I'm just going to take a sneak peek on the here for the CPU core. All right, this is 1.7 volts, as I'll know it. 4th and 5th gen CPUs want 1.7 volts because there's an fully integrated voltage regulator inside of the CPU. So that 1.7 volts is going to be break down into different sections, such as it's going to power the internal bus power supply, the system agent, the sustained voltage, and so forth, right? So this is the core supply, 1.7 volts, and I get 7, right? All of them are 7 because they are in parallel. As you can see, they're all connected. See, they're all connected. So I just need to check only one, right? Anyone which will give me the same amount of reading, which is going to be 7, right? That's 6. All right, so that's good. No short there. All right, let me just clean off this part. Alright, so I will put my focus on the only part that is short circuited, and it's the PP 3.4 volts, which is going to turn on the SMC working conditions, supply, reset, and clock. Yeah. Alright, so this is this PP 3.42 volts power supply section here. Right, so this is the coil. And I measure, and as you can see, I get a dead short, 0001. Alright, so that's a short. Oh, we have a burn few resistor here as well. As you can see, this resistor is burned. This is a 4.7. This is a 47 ohm resistor, sorry. Alright, I'm not getting a reading on this side. No reading. Let me check the resistance on this resistor. Should get 47 ohm. I get 31 ohm. All right, it's in the ohm range. As you can see, I'm getting ohm. All right, so I'm going to disconnect the coil to see if the short is on the input or on the output side, or you can call it the switching side or the output side. Checking this diode here. I haven't found any abnormalities on this diode. Alright, so I'm going to disconnect this coil. Where am I? Alright, coil is disconnected. Alright, so just tinning pads here. Alright, so output side. The output side is shorted. Input side is good. I get 232. Alright, could it be that this cap is shorted? Alright, so I'm going to just disconnect this cap here. This is the 20 volts coming in. Alright, so I'm going to just lift this cap. Alright, checking now. Still short. So it's not the cap, so I'm going to have to inject and then head over to the thermal camera. Okay, so as you can see, I'm now on the camera, the thermal camera. So I will seek, and I will I'm going to put my focus here, right under here. There are some more capacitors that are right here that I need to have a look at. All right, that's right here. So I'm going to give power. All right, I'm seeing a heat spot coming up. Is that a heat spot right there? All right, giving power again, and I have 70 milliamp. All right, I'm not seeing anything there. Let's check the SMC EC. Let's check if the EC is getting hot. Nope, no short mark, no heat spot on the EC. Hold it. What is that? That's a heat spot right there on the EC. It's going away, so it's not the EC. Not seeing anything there, so I'm going to flip over the board. And check again. Let me reconnect back my ground. Alright, so I'm not finding anything. Alright, what is that? I see a heat spot here, and the cursor is locked there, so indicating that there is the PWM chip itself is bad. Oh, that's a 5-volt chip. So, oh no. That's the only heat spot I've seen, which is right here, and that's locked to the PWM chip, which is going to generate the 3.4 volts. Alright, so I'll see. I'll do another inspection here. Alright, so the only spot I'm seeing getting hot is right here. Alright, so I will remove this chip. I'm going to remove it. Alright, so I'm moving the short wire here out of the way. Alright, so I'm going to remove this chip. Alright, Alright, so I'm measuring. Short is gone. Short is gone. Alright, this resistor, as you can see, there's a burn spot there. I'm going to replace this. This is a 0805 resistor, 47 ohms. And I'm going to replace it. Alright, so I replace both components, and that should hopefully conclude the repair in it. Alright, so I'm just going to tin the legs and the pads here of this LP series chip. Alright, so I have here a donor board, which is a A1502, but they use the same, as you can see, same resistor here that I wanted, right, 47 ohm, and here is the LP series chip that I need, so I will just remove both of them. Alright, that's one. That's two. Oh, sorry, it wasn't on my. Alright. Alright, so install back the LP series. And also the resistor at the same time. Alright, so I will now check back the resistance on the output coil, and I get 312, as you can see, so it was definitely the LP series. Dead short, so I now restore the resistance back to working order. Alright, let me check if this diode is working. It's okay. Alright, anode to cathode, excellent, and I reverse it. Sorry. Alright, good. So the diode is good. Okay, so I will let's clean up this area here. Let's clean up this area. Hold on, I have a bridge there I need to remove. Right here is a bridge. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's joined together, so I didn't even have to remove it. I didn't even have to remove it. Alright, so we are all set and ready. So I'm going to put back this coil before I forget. Alright, before I forget, let me put back this coil. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna test the resistance again. Alright, 250, 249, excellent. Alright, so I'm going to Alright, so I'm gonna connect the power now. Lights in that way. Oh, I have green light, and as you can see, oops. Alright, so I have green light now, as you can see, turns orange, and the current is now 1.4, fan spins, right, and yeah, that's a done job. The light is too bright. Alright, so I'm going to assemble the unit. As you can see, I'm getting 730 milliamp. Right, so I'm going to assemble the unit and then get back to you immediately as possible. Okay, so the unit is now assembled. So I will just dust off the back cover here. It's a bit dirty. Alright. Oh, this is wrong. Alright, so I'm going to test as is. I'll put the screw on after for the back cover. You know what? This screw is, the back cover is kind of a bit bugging me in my way, so I'm going to just put one screw, two screws to secure it. Don't want it to move. Can I power it on battery? Let me try the battery. See if the battery has power. I'm listening for the chime. Seems the battery is dead. Alright, so I'm plugging in the MagSafe. Alright, there we go. Ah, assurance. But I didn't hear the sound. And as you can see, it's booting up. Alright, there we go. Battery is charging, 4.1 ampere. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's alright. Alright, that was a quick one, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, I hope you learned something as usual, and in the video it was not bad. So in the next video I will definitely repair something for you again. Okay, bye.